Welcome to the Hard Faith Podcast. I'm your host, Spencer Folmar. I'm a filmmaker and producer and the founder of Hard Faith. At Hard Faith, we believe life is hard and God is good.
Well, welcome to this month's edition of the Hard Faith Podcast. I'm your host, Spencer Folmar, and I'm joined by my beautiful wife, event planner, and COO, McKenna Folmar.
Yeah, think about that one for a second.
I did.
See what?
COO. McKenna, today is May 1st. This podcast will come out in the first week of May. Why don't you catch up our audiences on what Hard Faith has been up to?
We've had a really busy beginning of our year. I can't believe it's only May because it feels like we've packed like a year's worth of things in already. We just wrapped The Days Are Evil. Gosh, what a great shoot that was. I mean, it was 3 weeks? But it was so calm and so peaceful and so harmonious and just great. It was a great time to spend with everyone. I missed them all. I'm glad we have 2 more films are. I would have been like crying on the wrap party when like everyone's leaving.
Yeah,
It was great.
It went so smoothly. We had a wonderful cast, wonderful crew, and I've already edited the first scene, which I think is the longest scene of the movie. It's 10 minutes long, and it's so good.
It's so good.
And it cut together really well. And I'm just really excited to put this film together. It's the longest screenplay that I've ever produced. You know, the original screenplay was 124 pages is what we shot on set. Plus we added a couple scenes. So we shot a lot of scenes in 3 weeks.
So many overnight shoots.
Yeah.
The Lord really sustained everyone. It was such a hard topic to talk about. It's so emotional. It's just so many feels and so many for different reasons. And so that plus all those scenes, plus so many overnight scenes. I mean, there were so many times where I was just like, Lord, give us the strength to do this because I don't know how else we will.
Yeah. Demetrius Troy, who plays Lazarus on The Chosen,
So
was the
amazing.
perfect Pastor James, our lead in The Days Are Evil. His wife is played by Stevie Potter, a phenomenal actress from Los Angeles, and she is the lead of our third film, God is Beautiful. And then their son is played by a Grove City grad named out of Pittsburgh, Caleb Benoversky, and he plays the son, Andrew, which will be the second film, Rest. And just so everyone understands, these films will be shot with the same cast, especially these 3 main family members, and we're going to be shooting in August and September this year, so coming up in a couple months. But before we get into filming the next 2 movies and finishing post-production on The Days Are Evil, which The Days Are Evil, I'm sorry to say, won't come out until 2027. There's lots of post-production to be done. Then Rest will come out in 2028, and then God is Beautiful will come out in 2029. But before we do that, McKenna, what else are we working on these days? Are we just resting after set, or are we on to the next adventure?
And like I think set wrapped in the next hour, we were like Hard P Fest LA. We have so many great things to tell you about that today. I think this is the most prepared we've ever been for a film festival. This year we are being hosted so graciously by Lake Avenue Church in Pasadena. There are so many pros with this marriage between the 2 of us. 1, their campus is beautiful and they're amazing. We're so excited to be there. 2, Pasadena is so clean and so nice and so safe. Something we're really grateful for is that every year we've had Hard Faith Fest, we have outgrown our venue. And it just became really challenging to find a big enough space to hold us all without having to raise our ticket prices astronomically. I think we're the only Christian film festival that gives the category nominees like free tickets and stuff. We really like to do that for our filmmakers. And so we wanted to keep that spirit. And so we're so grateful for Lake Avenue Church. It's so lovely. And so we have hotel room blocks this year in Pasadena. We have great after party locations all in Pasadena. It's going to be so amazing all around. And for people flying in that might feel a little bit intimidated to fly into LAX, you can now fly into Burbank, which is so easy. It's a small, cute little airport. So I think the people that might get intimidated by Los Angeles, it'll be more approachable for people.
Yeah, Lake Avenue Church, we're just so thankful for this partnership. It's an amazing church, amazing facilities, and it's just going to be such a great place to spend 4 days for longest film festival ever. Each year we add another day, and this is the 4th year, so it's 4-day film festival. It's going to be June 25th through the 28th. The 25th is a Thursday. Yes, that will be a full festival day. There will be screenings, panels, workshops. Get there on time. Get in on Wednesday, the 24th. Tuck in. And we also have, tell them about the hotel room blocks. Where should people stay?
We are so thankful to have hotel room blocks this year. It's the first time we've done that. We have two. We have one at the Marriott and one with the Westin. We will link them both on the Hard Faith website. But they're both very close. You could walk from the hotels to the venue, which is so nice for out-of-town guests or guests that just don't want to drive through Los Angeles traffic to get there every day.
Yeah, they're really great hotels. There's discounts if you use the link on the website, hardfaithfest.com. We're really thankful for these hotels making these rooms available to our guests. So please do book your rooms in advance while supplies last.
So while the rooms last.
Yeah. We're also going to be planning after parties around Pasadena. Pasadena is a beautiful city. If you haven't been there, it's a great place to get to know. Really wonderful restaurants and walkability, very safe, very clean. And I think our guests are really going to love getting to know the area, and we're going to love getting to experience the area with after parties that we'll be announcing, as well as the surrounding area of Lake Avenue Church.
Yeah, there's something that's not beautiful about it. And there's so many great bakeries, little coffee shops nearby. It's gonna be amazing. Our after parties have sold out in the past.
Yes.
So we are gonna start releasing tickets, but there will be a limited amount because it's hard to get a space that's big enough to fit us all. And so if you want to come to the after parties, tell us now. And whenever we release the tickets, be ready.
Buy your tickets early.
Buy your tickets early.
In fact, please buy your tickets early for Hard Faith Fest. They are on sale. There is a 4-day pass. Also, our ticket includes all workshops, panels, keynotes, screenings, and the award show. It does not include the pitch fest because the person who is pitching has to pay for that slot, and then they will get feedback from our judges. But the 4-day pass includes all 4 days, and it is on sale now while supplies last. Please buy your tickets at hardfaithfest.com. If you need a discount code, if you need a sponsorship, please reach out to us at info@hardfaith.com. We do not want the price to be the reason why you do not attend. We want to make this affordable to anyone who wants or feels like they need to be at Hard Faith Fest. And if you just feel like you can only make it for 1 day, we also sell a 1-day pass. And then the other ticket is the Pitch Fest.
Which we love the pitch fest.
We love the Pitch Fest. This is our 4th year, 3rd year of doing, well, 4th time we've done the Pitch Fest. And it is one of my favorite events of Hard Faith Fest.
I love it. It was so fun in New York City. People were like, "What's the pitch fest?" I was like, "Oh, just get ready." It's everyone loves it. And I love seeing the people who haven't done it yet or haven't experienced it. It's such a fun, like, mood in the crowd. It's just great.
We try and have a lot of fun with it because I know for the brave souls who sign up and buy a ticket to pitch, it can be very nerve-wracking. So we try and set a lighter mood, even though we respect the time and the professionalism and all the effort that is being put into this pitch in front of our industry veteran professional judges. Because also when you pitch, you're not only getting judged by the veteran industry experts, but you're also getting judged by the audience because our Pitch Fest, unlike a lot of other film festivals, is in front of the entire film festival. It is a live event.
Which I think is really fun. And we've had a lot of people go into production with different people in the audience because like they all collaborated together on it. And so it's a really great opportunity for everyone to get involved in. And it's a really, really fun. It's my favorite part.
And something that's so fun too is I remember one of the very first years we did Pitch Fest. We heard that pitch.
Yeah.
Then we saw that pitch be made into a short film the next year. And now that filmmaker is speaking at our festival this year. So I think the Pitch Fest makes a difference, and we love it, and our audiences love it. And whenever we also give feedback from our judges to the people who pitch, it's the most Limited supplies because each pitch takes about 5 to 7 minutes, and we just can't take up too much time for the whole pitch fest. So there's very few tickets left. They're already like 75% sold out. So if you're interested in pitching, do sign up soon.
Sign up now.
We have some great speakers this year at Hard Faith Fest. We have more speakers at Hard Faith Fest year 4 than we've ever had before.
Just keep growing.
Yeah, we just keep growing, not only by days and attendance and submissions. We had more submissions this year than ever before, but now we also thankfully have more speakers. We have Dave Masham from formerly known as Pinnacle Peak Productions, now Echo Productions. We have again the beautiful, lovely Hollywood Prayer Network family, the Covells, Karen Covell talking about producing and prayer, Jim Covell talking about composing, and Chris Covell talking about development and writing. We also have Mark Joseph, who's going to be talking about producing his most recent biopic, Reagan. We have Daniel Roebuck talking about working with actors as a director. We have Nathan Clarkson, a Hard Faith favorite, talking about making low-budget, faith-based films that sell. We also have other people.
We have a lot of other people. Joy Villa is going to give a workshop. So excited about that with our newly added musical category, which is my idea. So when it's a great success, I really want the credit for this. So we're so excited for Joy's workshop. I was talking to her about it yesterday, and I'm just like, I'm really jazzed.
Yes. We're going to have so many great workshops, panels, and also for any of the official selection categories. You got an email about this, but you can sign up for, if you're in the category as a director, you can sign up for the director panel, the producer panel, the writer panel. We're going to have multiple panels, multiple workshops, and so many screenings. Not only is this the most speakers we've ever had, but it's also the most screenings we ever have, because Lake Avenue has so many great rooms that they've made available to us in screening rooms. We actually are screening over 50 different projects over the course of the first 3 days of the film festival, which is a lot of movies. And usually, too, we can only screen maybe 1 or 2 feature films because of the facilities that we are able to utilize for this festival. We are screening, I think it's 8 feature films, 5 documentary features. We are going to be showing a lot of movies, plus short films, plus student films, plus episodics, plus screenplay presentations, plus presentations.
So basically, just whenever he releases the schedule on the website, make your own mini schedule
Yes.
of what you want to see.
Seriously.
Come prepared.
Yeah, we are going to be releasing the schedule this first week of May. Now, be checking it because things do change. Sometimes people's availability change, so we try to work with people's schedule, but there's a lot of moving pieces. So the first draft of the edition of the schedule will release this first week of May. And then it will evolve over time, but we are going to try and stick to the schedule as much as possible. I want to go over each day just so you can get a feeling for it. A lot of people I know typically don't show up until the end of the festival because they only want to show up for the award show, but that would be a shame. We would hate to not have you for all 4 days. I know some people's schedules don't permit. But on the first day of Hard Faith Fest, we're doing the live musical performances on Thursday, so you don't want to miss that. If you aren't there, you will not see these live musical performances, and this is the first time we've ever had that category at Hard Faith Fest. We're also going to be doing screenings, workshops, and panels. Then Friday, we're doing screenings, workshops, and panels, plus the Pitch Fest. Saturday are screenings, workshops, and panels, plus the award show. And then after the amazing and fun award show, Sunday morning, we're going to go and worship with our host church, Lake Avenue, in the morning. Everyone is welcome. And then Sunday afternoon, we're going to meet back at Lake Avenue Church, and we're going to have a time of prayer and worship, and we're going to send people off and pray for you as you return back to wherever your creative community is. Something that I feel like is a unique calling of Hard Faith in particular as like its genre and in particular as an event and a festival, is that it's a safe place for artists to share their art that may not fit in another category or at another festival. And it's also a place that I hope is a place of encouragement for those of you who have attended or know people who have gone. I hope that you feel like you have been encouraged and supported in making your art, even if it hasn't been supported in other traditional faith-based categories or faith-based festivals. And so something that I love about Hard Faith Fest is that there's a lot of love, there's a lot of support, there's a really strong community. And that's another reason why I really encourage you to go to all 4 days if you can, because you make lifelong connections. And so many of our festival attendees are making films together now.
I love watching everyone come in on the first day and everyone's a little bit nervous. They're shuffling in and then they also start kind of talking. I just love watching them all become friends and network. And by the last day, it's so cozy and sweet. I just love it. So if you miss the first few days, think of all of the opportunities to make friends that you're missing.
Yeah, and this is something that's really important to us. Even while we make our own films, like we just wrapped with Days Are Evil, we're finding collaborators that we're working with. So many of the people on Days Are Evil are people that we met through Hard Faith Fest. But also, it's just so cool to see so many people that we know and love and have known over the years get to introduce them to our new friends and family of Hard Faith Fest attendees.
Yeah.
And then now they're working together because obviously we can't all work on all the same projects and we're called to different projects and different types of projects. But it's great connecting so many passionate artists in the same room for the same long weekend.
And there's so many different skills in that room. And
Yeah.
so seeing everyone kind of couple up to really make a cohesive unit is just amazing.
I mean, that's probably the thing I like most, or maybe some days the only thing I like about social media is that it is a place where we can stay connected and we can share our common core interest. And because of this crazy social network, we're able to find each other, these like-minded individuals, and find their community. And we're able to come together at a very unique place with a very unique calling of hard faith and be able to encourage one another to continue on this hard journey. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the time has finally arrived to do the official announcements for Hard Faith Fest Los Angeles, Year 4. I remember the first year that we did this 4 years ago in Hollywood on Sunset Boulevard, and we got some great submissions, but I wasn't even sure if there was that many Hard Faith filmmakers to even fill up one day.
Yeah.
But I was so overwhelmed by what a great first year that we had to expand it to 2 days the next year, and then 3 days, and now this year 4 days. And we got hundreds of really quality submissions. Blown away by so many very high quality, some of the best submissions we've ever received for any film festival that I've ever been a part of.
And people are always so shocked that we watch all them. And we actually really do. It's really fun. Throughout the year, we just have days where we watch all these amazing short films and feature films and documentaries. And we're always just they're all so good.
There are so many incredible stories. I wish I could live many lifetimes just to make all these films. And I can't wait to see you guys make all these many great movies and see all the great films that you've already made. It's very encouraging to me. One of the things I love the most about Hard Faith Fest is just to see the great art that is already being made in this space and in this genre. And it just blows me away. Some of these films and some of these stories told through screenplays, I just am so honored to be able to share it with our audiences and to be able to promote it on our social media and with our news outlets, because these are stories that need to be told and need to be shared, and audiences will be encouraged by. Hard Faith Fest exists to tell stories that liberate, and all of these official selections and categorical nominations exhibit that mission statement.
There's a lot of them.
There's so many.
I'm looking at this list. There's a lot.
It's a 4-day film festival, so we have a lot to screen and to showcase. And one of the biggest categories that we really pride ourselves on, and what we're going to start with first, is the screenplay category. There are screenplay festivals, and then there are film festivals, and then there are some film festivals that integrate the two. But something that we love to do at Hard Faith Fest is that we love to showcase and create a visual representation of the screenplay and an opportunity for the screenwriters to address the audience live in person at our film festival. We like to do a screenplay showcase so that our audiences can get to know each of the screenwriters and their stories in person, live at our film festival. So the first category that we're going to start with is the screenplay category, which we have the most submissions to. It's the most competitive, and we have 15 official selections. All 15 screenplays will be presented over the 3 days in screenplay presentation, and awards will be given for the top few categories. There will not just be one award, but multiple awards because it's such a competitive category.
And they're also good.
And they're also good. McKenna, would you please do the honors of reading the top 15 screenplays? And all categories are in alphabetical order by title, so it's not in any kind of ranking yet.
Yeah, spoilers.
No spoilers.
Spoilers.
So these are the top 15 screenplays as official selections for Hard Faith Fest LA, year 4.
And the screenplays are At the Mercy of Faith by Samuel Taylor, The Deplorable by C.W. Johnson Jr., Finding Hallie, Susan Hastings, Harvest Skies by Joel Bicknell, Henry's House by Kim P. Wells, Indentured by Autumn Lemongood, Lower Than Angels, John Kestner, One Simple Thing, Stephen Philip Haig, Paging Faith by Kimberly Jade Solomon, The Portrait, Greg Klapke, Seasons Change, Katrina Vargas Cormel, There Will Come a Day, Cheryl McKay, Until We Climb, Janine Marie Simpson, Wonder Horse, Mary Huckstep, Blood or Communion, Leah McVeigh.
Congratulations to all the screenplay official selections. The next category is our next most competitive category, and that is of the short film category. For film festivals, I believe the statistic to be true worldwide, the most submitted category is short film. And we had so many strong, great short films that we can't wait to show at the Hard Faith Film Festival. And it will be hard to decide what is the best.
I know my favorite.
Ooh.
I can't say.
But these are the top 10 official selections for Hard Faith Film Festival, year 4. Starting with, in alphabetical order, Beyond the Shadows by Joshua Anderson. Number 2, The Conversation by Victor Miller V. 3, Convicted by Timothy Kirk. Defender by Chris Cloud. Died Twice by Carlos Diaz. Echo Homo by Gustavo Liette and Julian Sandeman. The King and the Maiden by Malachi Mawini. Onezumis by Alejandro Javey. Satisfied in You, Psalm 42 by Curtis Reeder. And To Philemon by Matthew A. Newlett. Congratulations to all the short film official selections. So, our next category are feature films. This is a very prestigious category, and we have some amazing films and some great cast and crew attending to support these premieres.
So excited. And the nominees are in no order, just alphabetical. Elijah Peel by Kevin D. Sippy. The Hail Mary by Daniel Roebuck. Illusion of Faith by Alexa Ristovek. Jim vs. the Future, Joseph D. Holmes. Learning You, Tyler Sansom. Miracle on the Precipice by Nathan Todd Sims. The One by Lisa Arnold. Problematic by Jeff Mastro.
Congratulations to all the nominees. The next category is student films. A wonderful category. We always love teaching and seeing the next generation create great art, and we have some amazing films to show you.
I can't imagine that these students made some of these. They're so good.
All of these students are currently in school now, from my understanding, and these are some amazing films that we can't wait to show you. First up, we have Alter by Juliana Huffman, Ann Light by Sadie Irvine, Life and Death by Lee San Gale, Morning Dove by Marina Liberato and Shalise Robbins, Palette of Dreams by Caleb Poulette, Solo Deuce by Bay Del Pozo, Shelter the Reeds by Zach Zabel, and Then I Heard by Keshi Ekawala. Congratulations to all the student film nominations, to all 8 of them.
So good.
So good. Next up, we have documentary feature films, which we have 5 nominees, and those are
I Can Finally Breathe by Brian Hall, Light of the Cappadocia by Irini Sergulu, Mirrors, How One Woman Changed American Christianity, Rob Luce, Rescued, A Story of Redemption and Hope by Jim Adams, To the Ends by Mucha Cacho.
Congratulations to all the nominees. Next up, we have documentary short films. We have In the Shadow of Grace by Jessica Lee Rabel. We have Jordan, Blessing Arab by Moaine Coe. We have The Missionary by Jane Salcido. The Potter by Tyler Chan. And The Farthest We Fall by Andrew Johnston. Congratulations to all the documentary short films.
Best Original Song. So excited about this. Deliver Us by Brandon Cannon and I Am Not Myself, Brittany Benjamin.
A new category for us this year. We add a new category every year.
We will stop at some point.
Yes. Next up, we have episodic television episodes. Two nominations. First up is These Stones, episode 103 by Susan Wurrer. And then second, we have Center of Grace, episode 1 by Kyle Couch. Congratulations. And the final official selection is for animation, and we have 1 nomination, and that is
St. Augustine and the Stolen Tears by Julia Sandeman and Gustava Liate.
Congratulations to all the official selections. Coming up next, we have the categorical nominations. Now we're starting with Best Supporting Actor.
I love all these people. This makes me so happy. Best Supporting Actor, we have The Hail Mary, Timothy E. Goodwin as Father Michael Anthony, Miracle on the Precipice, Sean Patrick Flannery Stone, and The One by Martin Sheen.
Next up, we have Best Supporting Actress, The Hail Mary, Taffy Patterson playing Sister Clara, Miracle on the Precipice, Dennis Wong playing Charity, and then The One, Olivia Sanabia playing Alexis. Congratulations. Next up is Best Cinematography. The films nominated for this category is Beyond the Shadows, The One, and Satisfied in You, Psalm 42.
And now on to Best Composer. Bringing Dad Home, The One, and True Liberty.
Best Editor, The Farthest We Fall, Miracle on the Precipice, and The One.
Best Visual Effects. Miracle on the Precipice, Sanguine, and St. Augustine and the Stolen Pairs.
Best Costume Design. Defender, Die Twice, The King, and the Maiden.
Best Makeup. Defender, Ecce Homo, and Wonasium.
Best International Film. Echo Homo, Illusions of Faith, Jordan, Blessing, Error.
Best Casting. Miracle on the Precipice, The One, and Problematic.
Best Writing. The Hail Mary, Illusions of Faith, The One.
Best Actor. The Hail Mary, Dana Roebuck playing Jake. Problematic. Brett Varvel playing Coach Gus. The One, Noah Redclay playing Hawk.
Best Actress. The Hail Mary, Marsha Dietland Bennett playing Sister Kathleen. Miracle on the Precipice, Jen Goetson. The One, Jenna Kramer playing Lisa.
Best Director, Illusion of Faith, Alexa Vashovic. The Hail Mary, Daniel Roebuck. Miracle on the Precipice, Nathan Todd Sims.
Best Producer, The Hail Mary, The One, and Illusion of Faith. Congratulations to all the official selections and categorical nominated films. There will be additional awards given out at the award show Saturday night, so you don't want to miss out. It is a great evening. It's a wonderful award show. You don't want to miss out. There will be some surprises. And there's also going to be this year an Audience Best Picture Award, as well as an overall Best Picture Award. So audiences will be voting all week with their smartphones, so you can choose your favorite film for an additional award. So there is audience participation, as well as a Pitch Fest Award, as well as a Lifetime Achievement Award, as well as other new unannounced awards. So you don't want to miss out.
We love surprises.
We love award shows. We love also just honoring people for their gifts, for their talents, for their efforts. To make a film, to write a screenplay is a miracle. It takes so much work. It takes so much effort. To be an official selection, congratulations. If you didn't make it on this list, it's not because you didn't work hard. It's not because you're not talented. It's just because for the films that were selected and for the screenplays that were submitted, our judges, our board at our nonprofit Hard Faith just felt like these films that we selected best fit what we were going for this year's event. So congratulations to all of our official selections. If you weren't selected, please do submit again. There are so many talented artists, and we are really honored by your submission, and we can't wait to showcase your work.
And we can't wait to see you all soon at Hard Faith Fest, LA.
One final thing I want to talk about is the theme for this year's festival. So this is the 4th year that we've done Hard Faith Fest in Los Angeles. And instead of just calling it year 4 in Hard Faith Fest, we have, for the first time, started theming it each year.
We love a good theme.
We love a good theme. So this year's theme is Do Not Fear. Now, we announced this live last year at Hard Faith Film Festival, and it feels all the more relevant and pertinent to say this theme out loud and to reflect on this theme this summer. Do not fear. Each year, we will be giving testimonies. Our speakers, our panelists, and myself will be giving testimonies about that meditation of do not fear. It is the most commanded commandment in all of Scripture is do not fear. And it's an encouragement from the Lord to us that we have nothing to fear but fear itself. And so I just hope that this festival's theme is an encouragement to Christian artists to not fear because the Lord is near.
I think that's so pertinent too. Like when we started Hard Faith Fest, we were like, is anyone even going to come? You know, the first year especially, we were like, we're going to do this thing. Let's just see what happens. And every year we sort of had that same mentality. But, you know, the Lord has always made it work. Even this year, we needed a bigger venue. We did not know where we were going to go. And we kept praying and praying. And then Lake Avenue was like, we will host you. And so there's so many reasons not to fear. But it's so comforting that we have a Lord and Savior who takes such good care of us always, even if we don't understand what's going on around us.
Absolutely. So we trust in the Lord. We don't know what's always going to happen in our future. We don't know what hardships we're going to have to overcome, but we know that the Lord is good and He has good things in store for us. And so we do not fear, and we make art fearlessly. And we make art that we hope glorifies Him. And so we can't wait to see all of you in Los Angeles, California, June 25th through the 28th. Buy your tickets today at hardfaithfest.com, and we'll see you in LA.
We'll see you soon.
Thanks for listening to the Hard Faith Podcast. If this conversation was helpful, we'd appreciate if you'd subscribe, leave a review, and share the show with someone who cares about faith, art, and honest storytelling. You can learn more about Hard Faith at hardfaith.org. Please subscribe and share.